Hello all you amazing people. In today's video I'm going to be going over whether I regret summoning on Shenhe or not. Short answer, not at all. Long answer, she doesn't live up to my expectations, but she is very good still, right? Basically, reason why she doesn't live up to my expectations, right, is because I thought that this thing would, snapshot onto a burst, right? And I thought Ayaka's burst snapshotted. I don't know whether it does or not. I thought it did, because I saw a video of Shenhe and Ayaka working together and the buff looked like it stayed on forever, but I guess I was mistaken and maybe I saw wrong. It's been a while since I've saw that video. I thought Shenhe would be buffing Ayaka's burst up to like 1,000,000 damage, which you can get with Ayaka. It's not unreasonable because Shenhe is just very good overall. Now my Ayaka is not that good built. Let's just look at my Ayaka. Alright, we're on Blizzard Strayer. How much crit damage do you think I have, right? Blizzard Strayer Ayaka. 207. Now, see, that would be like, oh my god, how? On like a normal built character. I swear I have 200% on somebody. Yeah, sure, Yoimiya. So this would be incredible on a character like Yoimiya because the crit rate would be insane. My Yoimiya build, pretty good. Before you type in the comments, like, my Yoimiya build trash, this is what Genshin Optimizer told me, so I am just going to be using this. This is best for me. Don't mean at me, all right? But we have this built like 51.99, right? 41, we're on Blizzard Strayer. I have consistently above 100% crit rate on Blizzard Strayer right now because of how much crit rate I have. She needs legitimately almost no crit rate. She is pretty badly built. Now, I bring this all up because Shenhe's buff scales off of your crit damage, basically. If Shenhe gives a flat buff, and then reactions and your crit damage mess with it, I think there might be one more thing, but I don't know. So, you have reactions and your crit damage that mess with it. So, Ayaka having, pretty mid crit damage, if you had 300% crit damage, you would be getting a 50% more of a buff from your Shenhe than I get from my Shenhe. I'm pretty sure that should be how it works, right? It might be a little bit diminishing return. It might be like 40 something, but just take that, right? It's going to be a pretty huge difference, which is why Shenhe works so well with Ayaka, right? It's because Ayaka on Blizzard Strayer, she's able to have an insane amount of crit damage, right? I mean, look at mine. Like, I have no crit damage, no crit damage, no crit damage, and 13 crit damage. This is the so like I have no crit damage on any 3 of these pieces, and I only have 2 rolls for this. So that's how like minuscule this crit damage really is, right? All right, so just get that in your mind, right? So it's very easy for Ayaka to have a bigger amount of crit damage, right? So Shenhe is even better than what I've been using. Shenhe is really good. I cannot stress how good she is, right? I don't know, like, she does decrease physical resistances. I haven't looked into it, but I don't know if this 11% physical res is gonna actually do anything for Eula. I might do a video of that. That's about all I can say. I doubt that it does anything considering you're decreasing their res so much. But another thing why I don't regret summoning on Shenhe, she works on like the standard banner Skyward Spine, all right? Like, if you have this weapon, she'll work pretty good on it. Like, okay, so for example, let's look at this. 3473, right? Yeah, that's our attack number, 3473. Now let's switch on to this, which is her second best in slot. Not Calamity Queller. So yeah, we got a 23 attack from switching. So this limited banner 5-star weapon, you could get more attack because you're gonna get the extra 30%, energy recharge, and that's gonna go into attack. Let's just not go into it, right? Yeah, you can. It's 23. It's not gonna increase that much, right? So Shenhe, as it stands, the thing that she gains from Engulfing Lightning is the extra energy recharge. That's really it. She gets like a lot of energy recharge. Another thing why I'm not exactly like too thrilled with her is you do need a bit of energy recharge. I don't even know if 173 is like really good for her. I do know that what I was using with Engulfing Lightning was good. I have not used her with Skyward Spine because, well, I'm going to use her with the best weapon she has available, right? she's also getting 15% crit rate, because if you have cryo resonance, obviously. If you don't have cryo resonance, first of all, why are you using Shenhe? If you don't have a cryo character, she's just not gonna be worth it, right? If you don't have a cryo character, Shenhe ain't worth it. One person suggested that I use Chongyun, and is he C6? I will try building him when he's C6. All right, that's about all I can promise you. But other than that, man, Cole's not C4, why? But other than that, I mean, yeah, there's a couple characters that I need to prioritize. Like, you know, I need to finish building Rosaria. Probably need to build Heizo, Ningguang. Not building Mika. Dory, I probably should, you know, level 90. Not level 90, but get her to 80 out of 90. But a lot of other characters that I need to prioritize before I am able to, you know, build Chongyun. Which, you know, it's a good, you know, idea, because if you just are able to actually convert all of your character's damage, it shouldn't be too bad, because Shenhe is going to buff them. You'll just switch out through all of this. You'll just hold it in 15 seconds. And I believe the team that they suggested was Xingqiu, Shenhe, Chongyun, and maybe Xiangling. I don't remember, but Xiangling would make sense because you would probably be doing a lot of melts. But basically, Chongyun would convert all of their damage, and, you know, Shenhe would buff their damage to where their normal attacks aren't actually awful, right? So it could be a worthwhile method. However, you wouldn't be running, you know, cryo damage bonus on these characters. So I don't think that it would be amazing, but it would be, you know, a possibility. So Shenhe is basically working with every single cryo character. Just, I feel like she works so well with Ayaka. It's just, yeah, I can't separate these two now. Like, if I'm using Ayaka, I'm gonna be using Shenhe. It's gonna be like that for the rest. It's like Ito and Goro at this point. I'm not separating those two. I cannot separate those two. Yeah, overall, she's very easy to build too. Like, these were just artifacts that I already had because I've been playing the game for so long, and I farmed the emblem domain forever and ever and ever. Yeah, she's really easy to build. You know, 18% attack double. Yeah, that's about all I could say. Like, other than the attack goblet, I think the attack goblet is probably gonna be the hardest. I did try her with Ganyu, but melt Ganyu does not work so well. So I like melt Ganyu more than freeze Ganyu, but that's just me. And Shenhe kind of failed me on the freeze Ganyu, except for when I add Nahida. So yeah, she's not really good for melt Ganyu, which is kind of sad. I was also expecting that of her. But overall, she's just really, really good. Even just using her, she may not have lived up to my expectations, but I'm realizing now that my expectations might have just been too high. Like, just actually, there would be no point in not summoning for Shenhe. Like, at least there's a way of being like, you know, you don't really need Shenhe, because you don't. Like, Ayaka is good enough by herself, right? I just like, you know, min-maxing my characters and making them the best they possibly can be, right? So I looked at Shenhe and I was like, oh, so I can double my Ayaka's damage. And then I couldn't double my Ayaka's damage, but I could definitely increase it by like 30% or something like that. Which is very, very good when we're talking about bursts that hit for like 600,000, right? And so, you know, 30% of 600,000, that's like 120,000 maybe, I think. So it's 180,000 actually, not 120,000. What I was going to do today was the special program announcements, and I was going to be like, guys, look at these banners. But then I'm like, these banners, like, Alhaitham's not coming back. And we just had the Eula thing, or the Albedo thing. Yeah, it was Albedo, not Eula. But whoever it was on the banner, or special program banner last time, I'm not so confident that they're going to show us the characters that are in the banner now. Like, I don't know, man. We'll see. But, you know, I thought that, you know, we would get characters that are going to be on the banner. And, you know, they had Tignari up there. Thankfully, it wasn't English. But, yeah, we had Nahida. I think Nahida could get a rerun, like, very easily. I guess I'll go over it now. We have Nahida on, like, 2 of the images. And then one of the images is just Dory. So I feel like Dory's definitely going to get a spot on the banners, right? And then obviously Baijiu's there. I think that he is good for a rerun. Wanderer and Alhaitham, I don't know. That seems pretty fast, especially considering we haven't gotten Nahida's rerun. We haven't got Nilu or Nahida's rerun. So I I don't want to go, you know, Al-Haytham and Wanderer. Yeah, I don't really think that I just don't really think that it's possible. There's no way they're skipping. Well, they're obviously not skipping Nihida. I fully well believe that Nihida is coming back, but I'm not so sure about the other characters, so I just figured I wouldn't make a video on it. And I guess I included it in this video. So, yeah, that's a little bonus content. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.